83. Which of the following statements is false regarding f of x is equal to x cubed? So looking at answer choice A, the instantaneous rate of change is equal to the slope of the tangent line at x equal 2. Is that true or false? This is a true statement. The slope of the tangent line is always equal to the instantaneous rate of change at some point. F prime of 2 is the instantaneous rate of change at x equals 2. Now what about B? The slope of the normal line is negative 1 over 12 at x equal 2. Well, we got to find that out. F prime, the derivative of x cubed, is going to be 3x squared using the power rule. If we plug in 2, this will give us the instantaneous rate of change. 2 squared is 4 times 3, that's 12. The instantaneous rate of change, or f prime of 2, is going to equal the slope of the tangent line. The slope of the normal line is going to be the negative reciprocal of the slope of the tangent line. So it's going to be negative 1 over 12, which means B is a true statement. What about C? The average rate of change is equal to the slope of the secant line on the interval 1 to 3. The average rate of change, it's f of b minus f of a over b minus a. Now the secant line is a line that passes through 2 points. So let's say if you have a curve, the tangent line touches the curve at 1 point. The normal line passes through the tangent line at that point where it touches f, but it's perpendicular to the tangent line. That's why the slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. The secant line, it touches the function f at 2 points, at point 1 and point 2. So that is the secant line. Now to find the slope of the secant line, it's the same way as finding the slope of any line if you know 2 points that passes through that are on that line. And it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Notice that the average rate of change formula is essentially the same as finding the slope of a line that passes through 2 points. F of b and f of a are y values. A and b are x values. So when you have the interval a and b, this is x1 and x2. And when you calculate f of a, that'll give you y1. F of b will give you y2. So what that means is that the average rate of change is equal to the slope of the secant line that passes through 2 points on the interval a to b. So C is a true statement. This will be true as long as the secant line touches the graph at x equal 1 and x equal 3. So if this is 1, x equal 1, and this is 3, then it's going to be true. If those numbers were different, like if x2 doesn't match b, then it won't be true. Like these have to be the same x values. So we need to be using the x values, 1 and 3, as the endpoints, or those points will at least have to be on a secant line for that to be true. Just want to make that statement, or make you aware of that fact. But for the most part, as long as those points match, the slope of the secant line will equal the average rate of change on the interval 1 and 3. As long as the secant line passes through those x values. Now looking at answer choice D, the slope of the secant line that passes through the points 1, 1, and 3, 27 is 13. So we have the interval 1, 3. This is A, this is B. These are x values. F of A, or f of 1, if you plug it in here, you get 1. F of 3, 3 to the third power is 27. So we have the point 1, 1. This is our x, that's our y value. And we have the point 3, 27. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So using this formula, it's 27 minus 1 over 3 minus 1. That will be 26 over 2. That will be 13. If you were to use this formula, f of b will be 27. F of a will be 1. B will still be 3. A would be 1. You would get the same thing. It will look exactly like that. So that's why answer choice C was a true statement. Answer choice D is a true statement. The slope of the secant line is indeed 13. Which means, by default, E must be the false statement. The instantaneous rate of change at x equals 2 is equal to the average rate of change on the interval 1 to 3. Now, sometimes these two rates of change may be equal, sometimes they're not. The answer is they're not always equal. You have to plug in the numbers to find out if they are equal. F prime of 2. First, let's make some space. F prime of x is equal to 3x squared. And f prime of 2 is 3 times 2 squared, which is 12. So the instantaneous rate of change at x equals 2 is 12. And the average rate of change, which is equal to the slope of the secant line, is 13. 12 does not equal 13. So f prime of 2 is not equal to the slope of the secant line, which is the average rate of change. So that's why E is a false statement. And since we're looking for the false statement, answer choice E is the answer we're looking for.